SAP FICO consultant, real-time consultant.
Yes, sir.
In which area you are working?
FI.
Module, sub-modules.
AP.
AP in which areas you worked in AP?
Banking.
Banking. And
I worked on banking. I did depreciation keys like macros and all. Some part of asset accountings also.
Have you worked with the ABAP?
I worked with ABAP also.
Okay, so while working in the ABAP, what are the inputs you given for which requirement?
There was one announcement I have worked for which it's a China-based company, and they wanted to add VAT invoice number, where as per their rule it was around 16 digit, but as per the field character it was only sorry, it was 20 digits. Field character limit was 16. So we was unable to enhance full VAT number, VAT invoice number. Okay. Then I had a talk with ABAP. Then we discussed to have at least last 8 digit on the VAT invoice number for the invoices on the reports. So he removed initial 8 digits so that going forward next 8 digit will be visible on the reports.
Okay, then what is the document procedure for the process?
We had a format, FD format.
Document have you given?
Sorry, sir?
Any FS document have you given?
Yes. There is a format from the company itself. So they wanted us to follow the same format. I filled all the details like what are the fields to be removed and necessary fields to be added and the importance of that. So then I mailed that to the ABAP team. They are okay.
Okay. What are the fields? How the tables and fields you will pick on what basis?
I don't recall the fields and tables name now.
Okay, but how you will understand the tables and fields?
We had a call. I just showed them the reference field. The reference field was what picking as an VAT invoice number. That particular field has to be mapped.
Okay. Okay, like is there any CR process for that?
Process there was actually CR process, but only for the finance we didn't follow the CR process. There was only a senior manager who was supposed to approve. So since FICO team was directly managed by the client, we were not handled by the like Capgemini team. So we didn't follow that change call and change request and all. Just if ABAP was okay and the user was okay, we had a UAT testing, UT testing, everything, and we also took MTP approval. After that, we'll take our senior manager the client approval. Then we process that to production.
Okay, so like for preparation of UT document, this was done by you or anyone?
We had a format because client has their own format. We used to forward that format, updating all the necessary changes what we have made, and they used to say approved, means they are okay with the changes.
Okay, so this will forward to the base system, right?
Base systems was not involved in here because it was like a direct ABAP change. Yeah, for a part of this base system was there for TR change.
Yes, sir. That's the reason I'm telling. Without checking this, base system will not move forward the changes from development to quality, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so how many servers?
I worked, there was like totally 4 servers. One was like production, there was MAT, that was like means copy of a quality server, and then QA server. We used to work on one more server was like SA server. That was like outdated, means it was just for a practice. The testing and all was done on QA server. Then our changes, everything was done on QA server only. Then after all approval, we process that to production.
Okay. So like you worked with bank related aspects, right? For change in the characteristic. Okay. So for that, how many days it was taken?
It took long time actually, was more
Okay,
than 3 months.
3 months. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. So you prepared FS document. It's already prepared by someone.
I prepared a FAT document. There was a format, means the specific
Fine, fine.
format. We had to fill the necessary tables and give a summary of the
Mhm.
changes. What are the effects? What are the prerequisites
Okay.
for this? And then we have to show them, like after making the changes, is there any impact on the system,
Mhm.
positive or negative? All those we have to fill.
Okay. Fine, 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 fine. Like, really, how many years of experience you know?
Really, I have 2 years of experience.
2 years. Okay. So you worked only this banking sector or any other areas you
No,
also?
I was handling like all FI related only. There was only two guy in our system. Like one is for CO and one is for FI. Like
Mhm.
FI part was handled by me, most of the FI part.
You have done with DME
No, I didn't get chance to work on DME, but I
and
had worked for one banking thing. Like there was some recent changes. They may changed their bank from ICICI to Standard Chartered Bank.
Mhm.
I was part of that. Later, after that changes, there was one issue with the bank. Like check was not clearing for all. Check payments, like whatever the outgoing checks was not happening, means
Mhm.
was clearing. When they
Okay.
do BRS, it was not picking, the check number was not picking while doing BRS. Later that I did some analysis, then I raised an SAP ticket for that.
Mhm.
After long process, I got SAP note for that, so that we install that note with a basis, with the help of basis team, then the
Mhm.
checks got clearing.
Okay. So you worked in the banking support project or implementation?
Support project.
Support project, how many tickets you handled so far?
Hardly, I can say 20 to 25.
Okay. Which ticket you feel very challenging and difficult?
I felt this banking issue was very difficult because none of them were able to accept, because all the characters like check number was starting with preceding zeros, three zeros. I consulted like all the people from outside CG also, my C means the person who configured the banking, everyone.
Mhm.
Everyone was saying there is no issue, and we were not able to find out the why the checks were not clearing when the BRS is happening.
Okay.
Then after so many challenges, even client was also not ready to accept. They
This
were
means
saying
the EBS or manual process?
EBS,
EBS all. Checks are not cleared.
yeah,
Outgoing, incoming.
outgoing.
Outgoing. Okay, then what happened? Then you have checked this configuration part or what you have done? What is the
Everything.
action?
I checked all the configuration part, even
Mhm.
the
BT
coding part,
BT code,
banking,
external
BTC
transaction code.
code. Yeah, it was BIA2 format. I checked all the coding part also, like 475, 16, which started with all those things. I tried doing manual BRS also with the same transactions while
Okay.
testing. But it was clearing. Only automatic means EBS was not clearing.
Okay. Then what happened finally?
Finally, we raised a ticket to SAP team. After
Mhm.
long process, like even they were also like it's an ECC system, so they
Okay.
took long time. Then I got a note,
Okay. Note.
yeah, SAP note to install. Then with the help of basis team, I told them to install that to our ECC team from in the background. They installed it. After that, the issue was resolved.
Okay. Why not? This was not checked in the implementation stage.
At the implementation stage, it was working fine. Like,
Okay.
it was a recent change from bank. They changed the bank from ICICI to Standard Chartered Bank. Initial
Okay.
days, like 1 month, it was working fine. After
Mm-hmm.
implementation, after these changes and all, then all
Mm-hmm.
of a sudden, when they see only when you see the bank statement, the check says it's cleared. Okay,
Okay.
but when you see the FCHN, the check is outstanding. The check
Okay.
number
So
says it's out.
that's fine. That's fine. Like initial stage. Okay. So you got this requirement from the SAP end user. So first you checked in the production or quality and what is the what is your action at the time? Like you got this requirement.
First action, I was looking into the BRS statement. So that was, I thought maybe if check is not clearing in the statement, then some coding, some BTC coding must be missing. I analyzed all the BTC codes and everything. And the client bank statement was quite confusing because they had one BRS statement with multiple bank accounts. So searching particular check was quite challenging for me.
Okay, then you perform this activity, the same activity in the quality system or only with production system?
No, we are not supposed to. We are not supposed to touch production system. Only quality system.
Quality system. So the same scenario was applied.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got that EBS file from the bank and same you applied in the quality system, right? So test data is available or not?
I took EBS means BRS format from PP team. PP team, yeah.
Okay. PP team, there is separate team. PP means like any treasury team is
treasury team.
Okay. Any cash management team, treasury cash management team is there or not?
Yeah, there is a separate treasury team. They shared me the details, client side.
Okay. Okay. So, and any other challenge that you have faced?
Yeah, as I said, macros depreciation key. Macros depreciation key is something new where the US has been using nowadays for having the extra taxation advantage. In this depreciation key, it was like assets which are of around 5 years, they used to get 10% of depreciation, and for the same asset which is of 15 years, it used to be 30% of depreciation. And for me, the challenging part was assigning a depreciation. They wanted one depreciation key which having multiple percentage. Then I created a depreciation multi-level method along with a base method. I'm unable to recall the fully thing. I had made a note. So it was like 3 different keys for 15 years, 10 years, and 20 years, which has a different percentage. Like 10, one is 30%, another is 20%, I guess.
Okay, fine. See, you have almost some experience. Fine. So earlier you taken any training or directly you joined into the company?
No, I took training. I took training from other thing. I don't want to take up their name, but at that time it was like fully for me new, and I was very nervous. Later, if you could recall, I had an interview session with you. So you helped me. You shared me some interview notes and all. After going through, then only I could pass an interview with the CG.
You cleared the interview?
Yes.
When?
2 years back. It was like when I joined November 2022.
Okay. So what is the difference that you observed comparing to our training and other institutions?
It's very clear, like maybe from the basic part we are, what we need is from the step 1, the understanding the terminologies and the ideology you use was very useful. Like how the freshers and the persons who doesn't have any knowledge of the SAP, they will understand the way of coaching you provide. Okay, so you feel that it's real time or standard training? It's really good. It's real time. Okay. Thank you very much for your inputs. See guys, I taken inputs from the Mamata because she is already SAP consultant. Okay, so she got some experience and she worked in the banking areas and automatic payment program and other areas also. She knows what exactly real time, and that's the reason I'm just taking inputs from the Mamata. How my training is and how the training process is going on, and if she shares some inputs to the team, then definitely it would helpful. And that's the reason. I taking 15 minutes of time for this only. So thank you for inputs, Mamata. And so Rajit, are you also you are consultant or what? Ranjit? You are also consultant or what?
No, sir, I'm not a consultant.
You are not consultant. Fine. See, guys, tomorrow we have one more session. Monday we have one more session, discuss the same thing. Thank you. Thank you all. See you tomorrow. See you Monday.